Hey traders and investors, how's it going today? Today is Thursday, January 16th, 2020, and we're looking at a few of the trades that I talked about earlier today. Let's look at Virgin Galactic first. Space. I'm long the stock, but it was setting up for a short play via options right now. Well, actually, prior to the open, I entered the trade. I shorted it. The first step came in at 1570. Price target was 15. Well, I entered at 1570 with a February 21st $15 put at $1.45. I got actually two puts at $1.45. And the stock was moving, so it was 1570 and 1544 were my entries for the underlying. But if we look at we're on the daily chart in Thinkorswim mobile. That's the daily candle for today. If we look at yesterday's candle, right there, the high was 1597, low was 1375. But look at the long tail, the long green tail. I wish I had an arrow right now, but it starts there and it gets skinny and it goes to a wide green body. That means the bulls pushed the price up to 1601, and the bears, it wasn't happening. The bears kind of took over that program. I mean, the bull remained green, but it was with a weak bullish run, so there was some exhaustion. And if we look at the RSI down here, the purple area, we were overbought, extremely overbought. And you can see it curling over. Actually, it's going up a little bit. But when it crosses that 70 threshold, that's overbought. When it crosses the 30 threshold, it's oversold. And that's not a guarantee of a trend reversal, but a lot of times there's a pending reversal coming. Then if you mix in your candlesticks and your patterns, you'll get a feel for it. But we were exhausted all the way through, so I went to the hourly. Kind of peeped the program of, here we have yesterday going into the close. You can tell where the red candle came in hard, selling pressure, a little buying pressure after hours, ran it up, then all day today pretty much a sell-off. So I hopped in, and let's see where we are right now. Now look, guys, I got a buddy of mine that he's a big numbers guy, and I'm also a big numbers guy. But when your account is small, you got to take base hits. Like right here, if we're looking at $75 profit off of what am I looking at? $290 invested. So I bought both of those contracts at $1.45 a piece. What I'm doing, what I like, is that I have a trailing stop in space of 30 cents. So it's currently at $1.83. The trail is $1.50. 30 cents. So we're looking at 153, but it's been higher than that. So my minimum right now is 160. If they cash me out, if it turns against me, I guarantee that. That's why I like these discount brokers or the full brokerage houses better than Robinhood. I can put my advanced orders in and let it ride. Let's go back to the trade. It's at 1480, and I've been doing the ticker. You know, I keep track of the tick. So we're going 1570, 1544, 1519, 1508, 1504, 1512. Then it rolled down into the 1496. It touched that, bounced back up to like 1520, dipped into the 1496 range again, back up to 1520. So it's kind of capitulating. You can see that with the chart. When we go to the 5-minute chart, and you just see the downhill slope right there. And let me throw the VWAP on here. And when things get buried below the VWAP on the lower lights or the lower minute charts, it's almost a wrap. So it's tough momentum to make up. We have downhill pressure. We have my 30 period EMA, 10 period EMA. Everything has extension and angle, and we're not oversold. So it's been down to 14.6. What is the low today? 14.56 was the low. I'm gonna let this ride out a little bit. I don't think I'll hold it overnight because I am long. I'm just trying to drum up a little. I was trying to play this off the top and pull on a little premium off for my long play. But anyway, let's go to the next one, guys. Cloudflare. I talked to you guys about Cloudflare earlier. I was going long Cloudflare, excuse me. But I said wait till it sells off. It's gonna sell off, and that's what it did. It popped up to like 1934 in the pre-market, got to the open, and you can see the cascade right down. Hits the bottom, finds a base of 1864, and that's when I decided to go long. I went long at 1869. Right when we broke around this base right here, there's a green candle, which is funny. I waited for the new high right in here in the push, and I got that sell-off on the next candle, but I was still holding. Bounced, and then found a little momentum. Now it's officially found its momentum. So I'm in a very cheap option. I got in this, like I said, at 1869. It's a slow mover, guys. Look at your ATR, average true range, it's 74 cents. It's not going to move a lot. In comparison, let me show you what a real mover looks like. Let's go to Tesla. 74 cents ATR for NET. ATR for Tesla, $18.79. What kind of heart rate do you have? Because Tesla's going to run it to the limits. So let's go back to look at this. We're at a $2.50 profit, but I'm not looking at this from a profit standpoint. I bought this option at 40 cents, $40. Very low delta. I don't like low deltas, but the option chain was sporadic. But I saw something that I liked, and I said, let me take a chance. And it's kind of a flyer because there's still time. If this sets up properly, I can get into a better option with an even longer expiration date. But let's take a look at this chart again. That's where I had a wedge break on this, and it caught my attention. Actually, it was a sister play, like I said. Anyway, it's going to pull back. I could see it pulling back to support. I think I mentioned the 17 levels, but it pulled back earlier, and now we're trying to find some room to run. So we'll see how this plays out. I'll hold it for a few days and just let it ride out. I lost $21 on Boeing. And the loss, I'm confident, I'm comfortable with it because it went in my direction, and then it did not hold up like I wanted, and I did. And with Boeing, any type of news with China, I need to have a true move, and I kind of tried to jump the move just a little bit, but let's see what the hourly looks like. See how the rollover is right here? I try to jump this one right here at the peak, but it wasn't overbought. It's just, that's going to turn into a bull flag if it's if they do it the right way. I mean, if it continues in this pattern. But I was feeling confident. So anyway, I hopped out of that one, took my loss, and I'm still in an older, actually an out of the money option right now. Very out of the money. So we'll see how that turns out. See what space is doing for me. See, I'm long Virgin Galactic right now. Just a small position, but I'm building that position. It's slowly. Okay, guys, Microsoft was on the watch list, and I missed my move. I missed the window. Look at that. If you're trying to chase something, that's what it looks like to chase a stock, where it just runs up. Let me get it. Just runs up the ladder, and you'll have traders or retail investors or whomever running right behind that green, just running right behind it. And it just will continue to run up, and then it'll exhaust itself. I don't even think it's reaching that overbought status on the RSI, like I mentioned before. But a stock like Microsoft can stay above that 70 for a period. So can Tesla. So you need to see it. That's just one of the ingredients. Look how it's moving right now. And I'm sure it's overbought down. Well, it hadn't even reached overbought status down on the 5-minute chart. But support and resistance come into play also. See the 165 handle. Excuse me, guys. We're creeping up towards that double top from the outside. It might even be a quadruple top if you want to call it that. But I mean, it's going to be a true double top. And we look at a pullback. But there's a lot of momentum, so it's just going to be a pullback into maybe a bull flag into continuation. So impressive run, guys. But I'm gonna close it out with you. Feeling good about Virgin Galactic on this play right here. I might hop out of here with a nice little grab for the day. $60 isn't bad. I can work with it. But I'm trying to watch the chart to see if it's how far it's gonna turn against me. But anyway, appreciate you listening. Hope all is well.